Have you ever done something your dog didn't like? Maybe you accidentally stepped on their tail, or maybe you were too busy to play fetch. Did your furry friend act differently afterward? Dogs are very in tune with our emotions. They can also communicate their own feelings, and that includes saying, "I'm sorry." While they don't use words, dogs have special ways of showing us they feel bad. From their posture to their eyes, you can learn to recognize these doggy apologies. It's like learning a secret language that strengthens the bond between you and your beloved pet. One of the most common ways dogs apologize is through body language. Dogs are incredibly perceptive creatures, and they often pick up on our emotions and reactions. When they sense that they've done something wrong, they have a unique way of showing their remorse. This is often referred to as the guilty look, a combination of various body language cues that signal their understanding and regret. Think about a time you may have made your dog upset. Maybe you accidentally stepped on their paw or raised your voice when they chewed up your favorite shoes. Dogs are sensitive to our reactions, and they can tell when we're unhappy with them. This emotional intelligence is part of what makes the bond between humans and dogs so special. Did they suddenly look like they'd done something wrong? This is a common reaction. Dogs often display a guilty expression when they sense disapproval. Their body language changes dramatically, and they might start to look away or lower their head. This isn't just a random behavior, it's a way for them to communicate their feelings to you. The guilty look is a classic sign of a dog apologizing. Their ears might droop, their eyes might look sad, and their overall posture becomes more submissive. This is their way of saying, "I know I did something wrong and I'm sorry." It's a heartfelt gesture that shows their deep connection to you, and their desire to make things right. Their tail might tuck between their legs, which is another sign of submission and apology. The tail is a powerful communication tool for dogs. When it's tucked, it indicates that they are feeling vulnerable and regretful. This is a stark contrast to the high wagging tail of a happy dog, and they might even avoid making eye contact. In the canine world, direct eye contact can be seen as a challenge or a sign of dominance. By avoiding your gaze, your dog is showing that they are not a threat and that they acknowledge your authority. It's a humble gesture that speaks volumes about their understanding of the situation. This is their way of showing you they know they've messed up and they feel bad about it. It's important to recognize these signs and respond with kindness and reassurance. Your dog looks up to you and values your approval. By acknowledging their apology and offering comfort, you strengthen the bond between you and your furry friend. A wagging tail usually means a happy dog full of joy and excitement. It's one of the most recognizable signs of a dog's positive emotions. When you see that tail wagging high and fast, you know your dog is in a good mood and ready to play or interact with you. But a slow wag, especially with the tail low, can be a subtle apology. It's a more nuanced form of communication that shows they are feeling a bit unsure or regretful. Understanding these different tail movements can help you better interpret your dog's emotions and respond appropriately. So next time you see that slow, low wag, remember that your dog might be trying to say they're sorry in their own special way. Dogs don't just apologize with their eyes and ears, they use their whole bodies. One way they try to make amends is by licking. This isn't just about cleaning, it's a sign of affection and submission. When your dog licks your hand or face after misbehaving, it's their way of saying, "Please forgive me, I love you." They might also gently paw at you. This isn't a demand for attention, it's their way of getting close and showing they care. It's like a gentle hug that says, "I know I messed up, but please don't be mad." Why do dogs behave this way? Part of it is instinct. Dogs descended from wolves who live in packs. In a pack, there's a strict social order. If a lower-ranking wolf upsets a higher-ranking one, they show submission to apologize and avoid conflict. Domesticated dogs have inherited this instinct. Even though they don't live in packs the same way, they still see their human families as their pack. When they make a mistake, those ancient instincts kick in, and they try to make things right. Learning from humans, dogs are expert readers, but it's not all instinct. Dogs are incredibly smart and they're always watching us. They learn by observing our behavior and reactions. Over time, they figure out that certain actions like looking sad or licking our faces make us feel better. So when they want to apologize, they repeat those actions because they've learned it makes a difference. It's like they're saying, "I know this makes you happy, so please don't be upset with me anymore." They truly understand our emotions better than we think. Real-life doggy sorry stories. There are countless stories of dogs seemingly apologizing. One dog owner described how her Labrador, after accidentally breaking a vase, brought her his favorite toy with a drooping tail and sad eyes as if to say, "I'm so sorry, please forgive me." Another owner shared how his beagle, known for digging in the garden, greeted him with apologetic whimpers and gentle nudges after a digging spree, acknowledging his wrongdoing. These real-life examples show us that dogs aren't just behaving randomly, they're trying to communicate their remorse. Experts say, dogs really do apologize. But what does that really mean? For many dog owners, it's a familiar scene. You come home to find a chewed-up shoe or a knocked-over trash can, and your dog greets you with a lowered head, big eyes, and a wagging tail. It feels like they're saying, "I'm sorry." But is that truly the case? It's not just dog owners who believe in doggy apologies. This behavior has piqued the interest of scientists and researchers alike. They have delved into the world of canine behavior to understand if dogs are capable of feeling and expressing remorse. Animal behaviorists and psychologists have studied these behaviors extensively. Through various experiments and observations, they have gathered evidence that suggests dogs are indeed aware of their actions and the consequences they bring. Dr. Alexandra Horowitz, author of Inside of a Dog, states that while dogs may not experience guilt in the same way humans do, they do have a sense of what is acceptable and what is not in their social group. This understanding is crucial for their survival and integration within the pack, which, in a domestic setting, includes their human family. They do understand that they've done something that upsets their owners. This awareness is often mistaken for guilt, but it's more about recognizing the displeasure of their human companions. They then use appeasement gestures like the guilty look and submissive postures to communicate their acknowledgement of the situation. These gestures are deeply rooted in their evolutionary history, where maintaining harmony within the pack was essential for survival. To restore balance in their relationship with their humans, dogs will often seek physical closeness and affection. This behavior is not just about seeking forgiveness, but also about reaffirming their bond with their owners. It's their way of saying, "I still want to be part of this pack." This reinforces the idea that dogs are highly in tune with their social dynamics. They are constantly reading the emotional cues of those around them and adjusting their behavior accordingly. This sensitivity to social interactions is what makes dogs such loyal and empathetic companions, and actively try to maintain harmony. So the next time your dog gives you that guilty look, remember that it's more than just an apology. It's a complex communication rooted in their desire to keep the peace and stay connected with you. Dogs truly are remarkable creatures, capable of deep emotional connections and sophisticated social interactions. Building a stronger bond through understanding. Recognizing and understanding your dog's apologies can significantly strengthen your bond. It allows for deeper communication and empathy, transforming potential conflicts into opportunities for connection. When you see your dog trying to apologize, respond with love and reassurance. A gentle pat, a soft "it's okay," or even a little playtime can work wonders. This reinforces their good behavior and strengthens the trust and affection between you. Remember, forgiveness is a beautiful thing, especially when shared with our furry companions. A final word. Forgiveness is a two-way street. It's a concept that applies not just to human relationships but also to the bond we share with our pets. When we talk about forgiveness, we often think of it as a human trait, but animals, especially dogs, have their own ways of showing remorse and seeking forgiveness. This mutual understanding is what makes our relationship with them so special. While it's fascinating to delve into the science and psychology behind canine apologies, it's equally important to appreciate the emotional intelligence that dogs exhibit. They may not speak our language, but their actions speak volumes. A dog's ability to sense our emotions and respond accordingly is nothing short of remarkable. They know when they've done something wrong and often go out of their way to make amends. Let's not forget the simple joy of sharing our lives with these wonderful creatures. Their love is unconditional, and their loyalty is unwavering. The moments we spend playing, hugging, and simply being with them are priceless. These interactions are not just fun, they are essential for building a strong, loving relationship. Dogs have an incredible ability to bring joy and comfort into our lives, making every day a little brighter. Their efforts to make amends after a mishap are a testament to the special bond we share. When a dog nuzzles you or makes eye contact after doing something wrong, it's their way of saying, "I'm sorry." This form of nonverbal communication is powerful and speaks to the deep connection we have with our pets. It's a reminder that forgiveness is not just about words, but actions and intentions. So, the next time your furry friend greets you with a sheepish grin and a pleading look, take a moment to appreciate the sincerity behind those eyes. They are genuinely seeking your forgiveness and trying to make things right. It's a humbling experience to see such pure, unfiltered emotion from an animal. This is a moment to cherish and a reminder of the depth of their feelings. Remember that they're saying, "I'm sorry," in their own special way. Their guilty looks and sad eyes are not just for show, they are a genuine expression of regret. Understanding this helps us to be more compassionate and patient with our pets. It also teaches us a valuable lesson in empathy and forgiveness, qualities that are essential in any relationship, human or otherwise. Accept their apology with an open heart. When you smile at them, hug them, or give them a treat, you're not just rewarding them, you're reinforcing the bond of trust and love that you share. This mutual exchange of affection and forgiveness strengthens your relationship and makes it more resilient. It's a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving that enriches both your lives. Enjoy the unique, unbreakable bond you share. Every walk in the park, every cuddle session, and every playful moment is a testament to the special relationship you have. These moments are fleeting but precious, and they remind us of the simple joys in life. So cherish every second with your furry friend and remember that forgiveness truly is a two-way street.